Hey, this is Tobin Greenswag again, just doing another video update on our split ventilation system. We've had a couple changes today that I wanted to share. So just starting over with the circuit, the first thing is are these split valves. They have the inspiration and the expiration here that are color coded. We've also got varieties of those that are for multiple patients. This one would do up to 4 patients. Although we actually have not fully tested those yet. The rest of the circuit remains pretty much the same, and the main other changes are actually software changes. So the 1980s Frogger variant has gone by the wayside, and we now have a full graphical interface that's showing the vent data in real time. That respiratory rate up in the upper right corner clearly is not correct, and that's just a technical reason why it's not showing up on my screen now, but on the versions that are online, it should be working fine. You can see that this is updating in real time in the same way that you would get from an actual vent screen. On the top is the flow curve, and then down on the second graph there is the volume curve. Over on the right, we've got respiratory rate, inspiratory, and expiratory tidal volumes, and then a calculated minute ventilation as well. The next step here will be to add a pressure curve onto this as well. In terms of other things, we've got these, this is our Sensorion flow sensor here, and we've got a 3D printed cap for it, which will allow us to do the interconnect of the wire that's coming from the Raspberry Pi over there to the actual sensor itself. We're using the disposable sensors, and so this would allow us to swap in and out these mass flow sensors. Other than that, we've made a couple revisions to the valve, larger handle, which makes it much easier to operate. It's also been changed such that at its most closed setting, it's still not going to actually be 100% closed because we felt that that was a safety issue. I think that's pretty much it for today. The main thing was the software. Our main engineer, Joe, did just an absolutely amazing job with it. It looks great, and so we really appreciate all of his work.